Based on that video, his clothes are relatively generic, but that backpack does have a unique shape. And I think that that's something that we could definitely use while we're tracking, because something that's really important is as the NYPD is going through hours and hours of surveillance footage from not only their internal system, but CCTV, cameras all over the city on bodegas, in Duane Reads, in banks and ATMs. We want to track that suspect without losing any gap in time so that we could establish a clear timeline.
So we have more devastating news. Yesterday, UnitedHealthCare CEO Brian Thompson lost his life in front of the Hilton Manhattan Hotel by a man with a pew-pew, and this man fled, and the last time he was seen was on an e-bike heading into Central Park. He can't be very far. I know Central Park is pretty big, but there's cameras everywhere. This is really sad, and what's even more sad and weird, there's a few weird things with this case that we know from yesterday. The unaliver, he engraved words on the casing, which were deny, defend, depose, engraved on them. What that means, we don't know yet, but there was a phone and a water bottle found. The suspect did not have on any gloves throughout this entire before, after, and while. There was never any gloves on, so his DNA must be on said objects. He was seen disposing of these objects. He was at Starbucks before this all happened. They are looking into the phone itself. They are going through it. They need to unlock it, but of course technicians in this field are able to unlock anything, so they'll be able to get some more evidence as to who this person is. They'll probably figure out who it is pretty fast based on the phone. As for what the suspect was wearing, as you can see on the pictures in the previous video, I'm going to post it here anyways. He was wearing a light brown or cream colored jacket, and which looked black to me, honestly. It looked black. I don't know where they got that, but a black face mask, black and white sneakers, as you can see in the pictures. There's another video that I'm going to post after this one that is of like a street view CCTV camera, which appears to be the suspect before he's on his phone. So if they do catch the phone, or if they do get through the I can't speak today, you guys. If they do get inside that phone, which they will know who that caller was that he placed a call to. Absolutely. They're offering $10,000 as a reward for any information leading to the arrest and conviction of the suspect. So this is that's really sad. And I don't know if I mentioned in these 3 minutes that the wife, his wife, Brian Thompson's wife, mentioned that he was indeed getting death threats or threats. She didn't specify it was death threats or if it's just threats, but Mr. Thompson was. So I don't know what is going on and why, what the motive is, but I'm hoping they're going to find him very soon.
Paying attention, I was holding my phone, then I hear the shot, and And when I look at the guy was a gun, like, the silent gun, got like a black gun. And I saw him after he shot him, he ran across the street this way.
In a statement, the company said Bryan was a highly respected colleague and friend to all who worked with him. We're working closely with the New York Police Department and ask for your patience and understanding during this difficult time. Our hearts go out to Bryan's family and all those who were close to him. His wife, Paulette, spoke briefly to NBC News and confirmed that he had received threats, but she gave no details.
Sources say appears to show the suspect cycling out of the park on West 85th Street just before 7 a.m., about 15 minutes after the shooting.
In regards to the New York City manhunt for whoever pew-pewed Brian Thompson yesterday, there are released new photos of the suspect while he was staying at the hostel. Tuesday and Wednesday, for 2 days, he was staying in a room of 4 with 2 other people, strangers, men, and he always wore his hood, his mask, and his jacket, allegedly, from what the people at the hostel said. And the images that you see here are actually probably the only ones of him actually without his mask on throughout his stay there. So the fact that they captured this is amazing. This is a big step in finding who this person is. If he was staying at a hostel, he may not be from here, but he may have done that to deflect where he's really from. He may be from New York. He had his e-bike, he had his battery. I don't know, just weird. That part is really weird, but at least we have new pictures of this guy. And pretty good pictures, if I might say. Like, somebody's got to know who this person is.